Let's move over to the Ashanti region, where latest research by a team of scientists has revealed that Lake Bosomtwe has a very high arsenic content, making the water resource unsafe for both drinking and bathing. The study has established that the arsenic level in the lake presently is 120 micrograms per litre, far beyond the 10 micrograms per litre recommended by the World Health Organization, thereby exposing users of water drawn from the lake to cancer, skin diseases and cognitive deformities, particularly in children. This is contained in the final report of the research team.
Bosomtwe is Ghana's biggest natural lake, located within the Bosomtwe and Bosomtwe administrative districts in the Ashanti region and encircled by about 24 rural communities. These communities have depended on this UNESCO reserved water body for more than 400 years as their main source of livelihood through mainly fishing and, to an extent, tourism. The lake, which used to receive inflows from about 12 different streams, has been receding at a faster rate, with a substantial depletion of aquatic life in recent times. The team of local and international scientists therefore decided to conduct a full-scale study into such a worrying development. The project coordinator, Dr. Peter Sanfo, who doubles as a senior lecturer at the University of Energy and Renewable Natural Resources, told GBC News about the major interest behind the study.
Lake Bosomtwe is the only natural lake in Ghana, and it is a national asset. It is also a heritage of the Ashanti people, and scientifically it has been acclaimed around the globe as having climatic importance. And so on that basis, we thought that using Lake Bosomtwe as a model system to study climate change would generate timely climate data.
The team, made up of senior lecturers and PhD students from the University of Energy and Renewable Natural Resources, UENR in Sunyani, and the University of Ghana, with their partners from Germany and Denmark, conducted the first comprehensive study on the lake for mainly 2 years, starting in 2018, with additional 3 years for stakeholder engagement and dissemination of the outcome. The study covered areas such as the impact of climate change, fisheries and land use around the lake. In his presentation about the impact of climate change on the lake, a professor at the Aarhus University of Denmark, Professor Dennis Stroll, disclosed that using 5 different acceptable models, it has been established that within the past 40 years, climate change has led to atmospheric pressure and the lake wall by a significant proportion of 0.3 degrees Celsius, thereby altering the regular seasonal behavior of the lake, including the mixing which guarantees the aquatic life of adequate nutrients and oxygen for survival. This, he noted, requires some drastic mitigation measures to protect the lake and the livelihood of the people. The study has as well established that there are an appreciable level of ammonia presence in the lake, leading to mass death of fishes in it. Dr. Bertram Bore of the Helmholtz Center for Environmental Research in Germany also disclosed that the study has confirmed that the lake has a highly intolerable level of arsenic contamination of 120 micrograms per litre, as against the W.H.O's approved 10 micrograms per litre, and this makes water from the lake unsafe.
We found was 120, and this is clearly above it. Especially the drinking should not be permitted. Nobody should drink the water from Lake Bosomtwe.
And why?
Because it's a health concern if you incorporate. What the consequences are and what is really a dangerous level, this should be commented by a
Dr. Boyer suggested a further scientific investigation into the various groundwater sources, including boreholes and wells being used by the communities around the lake to ascertain their wholesomeness for the inhabitants. The principal basin officer of the Water Resources Commission, Madame Abna Dufie-Redu Brempong, describing the research finding as insightful, gave the assurance that serious efforts are being made to protect the lake for the current generation and posterity. Already, the number of fish species in the lake has reduced from 11 in the 1970s to 5. Currently, with the International Union of Conservation of Nature, IUCN, classifying 2 of them as near threatened.